Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Now, if you guys are watching this video the moment that I post it, you might be confused and think, well, Ultimate Kickoff isn't out yet. I know, Ultimate Kickoff actually drops later this afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. However, I figured you guys might want to know this information, and there's nothing else going on this morning, so I figured I'd do it now. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Ty for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want the chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notifications on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. And speaking of Ultimate Kickoff, guys, we have the NFL Kickoff tonight. If you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you guys use code ZERK. It will match your first deposit up to $100. If you guys deposit $100, Underdog will give you another $100 to play with if you use code ZERK, and you guys will get this exclusive 0.5 total yards Patrick Mahomes special for Thursday Night Football. However, if you guys are watching this video after Thursday Night Football has already started, make sure to check out Underdog and use code ZERK still, because you will get a random special. Which, by the way, my picks of the game are up over on Twitter right now if you guys want to check him out. I did make this pick on before Kelsey was injured for my special, so we'll see if he actually ends up playing tonight. Hopefully he does, but we shall see about that. Follow me over on Twitter for the rest of my picks, and check out the link down below in the comment section for the $1,000 in Underdog Fantasy Funds giveaway. Alright, so today, guys, I'm going to be going over which of the free 85 overall players you want to vote on, and also the best free 85 overall B&D heroes to choose. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about these players with voting, number one, this promo drops at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when all this stuff will be out. But the vote token, as you guys can see, when you go through, you play the solo challenges, you get 2 vote tokens, one at 30 stars and one at 140 stars. So what are you voting on? You're voting on this Brandon Cooks right here and the Omani Aroye. There will be some sets in the game that you guys can do for these cards right here, and essentially what you're going to do is vote, and then whoever ends up winning, getting the most votes in whatever time period the sets are available for, that card will then be boosted to an 86 overall. I'm going to talk about which of those guys I think you should go ahead and actually vote for, and then also you can see right here, here is the field pass. So number one, at level 4 you get 83 overall Ultimate Kickoff upgrade token, so that's where you can get one of those guys up to an 83 from their lower overall you get them initially at, and level 12 you finally get the 85 overall upgrade token, which I do believe you can split it if you want to and make them both like 83s. No point in doing that. Just go with one at 85 overall. We'll talk about which one you should do, but right there at level 8 of the field pass, guys, you get 85 overall B&D Ultimate Kickoff hero, which is why I'm going to talk about which one is the best to take. Also, level 19, you get an auctionable one or an account bound champion. We'll talk about that, of course, next week once we get part 2. All right, so let's start this off with which of those players should you guys be putting your votes into, and also which one of these should you be trying to get up to an 85 overall. Let's take a look at their cards. You guys can see we have Amani right here. You can see the stats on him: 85 speed, 83 excel, 86 zone, 81 man coverage, 84 press, and he's all 6'2". Now, again, I'm making this video, before everything is actually dropped in the game here, so we don't know, like, a couple things like block shed, run after the catch ability, whatever, but honestly, when it comes to which of these cards should you go with, here's the thing. Which of these cards right now at an 85 overall is more usable? I think they are both very, very good cards, and then you also have to think which one of these at 86 overall will be even better. And I will admit, as you guys know, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I promise you that if I thought Amani was the better card, I would tell you guys to go with Amani right here. I love the zone coverage on him, and he has 85 speed, but here's the thing. We already have so many free corners in the game right now, and Amani is not one of the absolute top corners in the game. We already have AJ Terrell with the competitive pass, which if you guys have been playing that pretty much at all, you should be at AJ Terrell by now if you've been doing the head-to-head, the solo battles, all that good stuff. Then we also have a free Jalen Watson, which you guys can get from solo challenges. Everybody has Jalen Ramsey from leveling up the field pass well. I just named 3 free cornerbacks. And then we have Brandon Cooks, who has 86 speed, so he's already 1 speed faster than Amani. And as I said, we already have 3 free cornerbacks that we can get right now that have very, very comparable stats to Amani. Obviously, Amani being a zone corner or whatever, but Brandon Cooks already having 86 speed. Now, I'm not saying he's going to go up to 87 speed if we vote him up and he gets to an 86 overall. We don't know that, but this is a very, very, very solid receiver that you guys can add to your team. And to be honest, I don't really feel like you need you know, the top tier wide receivers in the game right now to really compete versus a lot of players. I just don't really feel like you do. But in terms of other free wide receivers we currently have, we have D-Hop from the season pass, and that card's not all that crazy good. Brandon Cooks will be very, very good, can be a starter for a lot of you guys, especially if he goes with 86 overall. And in terms of depth, you don't really need cornerback depth because you have 3 free corners you guys can get right now. Whereas the only free wide receiver we can get currently in the game from solos or field pass or anything would be DeAndre Hopkins. So, yeah, my vote is Brandon Cooks. I think this card is really good, and if we take him up to an 86, he'll be even better. So now let's talk about the best free 85 overall B&D Ultimate Kickoff hero for you guys to pick. Also, I know people are going to ask me, can I save the pack and get the Part 2 players in it? There was a promo that just released. I cannot remember what promo it was that recently just came out that had a second part. I'm sure you guys will remind me down in the comment section here. But I saved the pack that we had for, you know, an 84, I believe it was, overall B&D hero, and I didn't get Part 2 players. I think it was headliners, actually. I'm thinking about here. I did not get the Part 2 players in my pack. Some people did, some people didn't. I'm just going to put it like that. We don't really know. So if you decide to go ahead and just save this 85 overall pack until Part 2 of the promo drops, will you get the Part 2 players and you can wait? I really have no clue. With that being said, though, let's go over my top 4 Ultimate Kickoff 85 overalls for you guys to pick. And starting off at number 4, we have Tavius Robinson with 83 speed. He also does have 87 acceleration, 85 power move, 80 block shed, and 88 tackling, as well as 80 strength. Essentially, this is pretty much for you guys that just really need an outside linebacker right now. Obviously, you know, if you have Lawrence Taylor, if you have the free Micah Parsons from MCS, which I know some people had some issues getting their drops with MCS. Trust me, you are not alone. There are other people who had issues there. But if you don't have one of those guys there, maybe you pick up Tavius, throw him in there, run it to linebacker, get yourself a solid pass rusher. The only issue is, you know, this is B&D. So without some linebackers, the only thing they really do once they go to backup is kickoffs. At number 3, I'm going to go with Andre Dillard. As you guys know, it is never a bad idea to take these offensive linemen, especially at the beginning of the year. Right now, we don't really have, you know, great outside linebacker or DN abilities, right? There's really no edge threats, edge threat elites, anything super crazy that you feel like you need to have top of the line offensive lineman to really stop it. And Andre Dillard here, left tackle, he'll be good for you. I mean, seriously, you can have an 84, 83, 82 overall left tackle and still be fine. So 85 is just perfect. 84 pass block, 85 strength, 315 pounds. Could be bigger, to be honest, but Andre Dillard will be okay. At number 2, I'm going to go with Nate Herbig. Again, another offensive lineman right here. He's a very big right guard, though. 334 pounds, which is one of the biggest right guards in the entire game. He also does have 86 strength, 84 pass block, and then a run blocking of 84. So personally speaking, I would take him if you're going to go with a lineman. But as for the number 1 best player to choose for your B&D 85 guys, and I don't really think it's close right now, it's Brandon McManus. In terms of just overall, you know, longevity that you're going to get out of a free card, McManus is the highest kick power kicker in the game right now. Now, how long will that last for? Probably not very long. It's only a matter of time until EA releases, you know, some sort of kicker, right? We're going to get a kicker, legend kicker, whoever. So Brandon McManus will not be the highest kick power kicker in the game for too long here, but either which way, having that 87 kick power is very nice. It is currently the highest in the game, and then also has 79 kick accuracy. So I feel like a majority of people will likely go with McManus, unless you're just one of those people that absolutely feel like I need to have the highest kick power kicker at all times, in which case you're probably just going to wait for EA to drop a legend here. I give it like 2 weeks. Watch, 2 weeks, and EA will drop somebody with a higher kick power than this free Brandon McManus. You can count on that one. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on it, and of course, hit that sub button down below. That's the best free B&D 85, as well as the best 85 overall to vote on there. In my opinion, Brandon Cooks. Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZIRK. Don't miss out on the Patrick Mahomes special tonight. Football's back. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.